Great. Finally fixed it. Alright. So, this should be fun. Alright, welcome back everybody to Dragon Age Inquisition. And my Let's Play. Oh joy. So, I finally have it set up so you don't have to look at that godforsaken thing, because we all know the comments don't really show up there anyways. Which I never understood why they never fixed that, but okay. So, here we go. All I have to deal with now is the thing up in the corner. And that's fine, because there's nothing important in the corner. Alright, so, here we go. Got some more table stuff to do. And I set up one a little while back, so hopefully... Although probably not. It probably won't be done till later, so it'll be next stream when it's done. But I can read you off what it is, so that's a plus.
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us.
Alrighty then. So, destroy Adamant Fortress, report's done. Chargers were able to tear down what was left of Adamant Fortress. The demons could have been a problem, but the support forces Commander Cullen dispatched kept them off our backs quite nicely. With the extra time the Inquisition forces gave us, we were able to salvage a few interesting items from the wreckage of Adamant, including an old map of the surrounding area with Grey Warden supply caches marked. Hopefully it comes in handy. 60 influence. And a new quest. Oh yes. Friend and Carinus, my Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor, although I am hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from venatory cultists still in the shadows. But I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be wilting in the cold. Magister Mavaris Talani. Alright, so there'll be more to help with. Name of our enemy. The copy of the Liberalum tome that Dorian sought arrived at Skyhold, along with a number of items ranging from rare manuscripts to grimoires for magisters long dead. They came with a letter from the Grand Archivist, apologizing profusely and stating a hope that his gifts will be of benefit to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to go through the tome, but he seems optimistic that something will prove of use. Yeah. Alright, and let's see. I think there was one more. No? No, that's all. So we have a few things going on in the background. Thanks from Enchanter's sister, where Sister Paulette, she wanted us to find her something to do, I guess, or if she could help, we could ask. So I'm sending her to Crestwood to help set up a chantry. I've got this one over here, contact Hero Ferelden. Sister Liliana, none of our agents have seen the Hero Ferelden, but our normal work led us to scattered references of her passing through the area. It will take a serious commitment of resources, but we could attempt to contact her. So, basically in the background I have Liliana going on this quest to hopefully contact the old Hero Ferelden. Oh, yes. Alright, obtain amulet for Cole. Regardless of whether Cole is a demon or a spirit, he remains vulnerable to venatory binding magic. The amulet of the Unbound, used by Rovani seers, is said to protect spirits from such magic. However, finding such an amulet in this part of the world will be difficult. Let's see. Well, Leon wants to steal, but Josephine has Rovani contacts that say they can help us find one. So we're gonna send Josephine. Our other friends seem to be a little busy. Alright. God, I'm so much happier with this. I can see everything better. Because not only does it add that border to your view, but mine, so it makes it hard for me to see. Now I'm like, oh my god, I can see everything now. We have a couple new things over here. Defensive resistance and claim Grey Warden cash, but that'll wait a while. Plus like 500 other things to do. But when do we not? Nope, go out. I want out of here. If I hit the circle button enough, it'll let me go away. Alright, so, and while you guys were gone, well, I had told you guys that I had planned to go ahead and go gather some things while I was offline, and well, I did. I went and got some iron. Like, a lot of iron to take care of a couple things. So all is well in that regard, but, oh, we got an exclamation point. Hey, Varric's got a friend.
Your worship.
Who is friend?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
You two look nervous. It's a pleasure. What's going on? I'm gonna go with that one.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Is that the only way
How
in?
do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Well, who told
Who could have
everybody?
given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
I think it's pretty important, and Bianca knows where it is.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Let's shut this
We
down.
need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Woo! I love the quest name of this one. Well, shit. Let's talk to Varric real fast. I want to talk to him.
Something you wanted to talk about?
About that lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible. Not likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
Okay.
Carry on.
Off we go. far away. Doot doot doot. Alright, where are we heading? I think we're gonna go take care of that little problem. I think that's a good idea. Yep, we're gonna go right back into Valamars, which means we've got to drop in to the Hinterlands. I was here earlier today, actually, so interesting times. Alright, so obviously we're gonna take Cassandra, Dorian, Barrick, boom. So every time someone like tunes in a stream, it'll come up in the top right corner, which is nice. A little more convenient that way.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Oh my god, what do you want?
What is it? See for yourself, sir.
Not giving you more iron. May just be me. That's like my least favorite thing to deal with is the requisition people, because literally when you finish one, they're immediately like, Inquisitor, we need you to do something. It's like, I did that like 10 minutes ago. It's like, what? Hey, look, Red Templars. Wish? Oh, and I also took time to clear up my inventory, built some new armor while I was at it. Man, I like this new armor. Yeah, it is just the usual stuff I would do if I was off for a minute. I'll let you guys see the armor a little while, or at least... That's the armor. It's a masterwork armor, so it's pretty sweet. I just come here for iron. Dang, I forgot about it. Some royal elf fruit. Alright, let's go take care of this problem. One thing I'll usually do, I'll usually put the, any companion, like, loyalty quest will, like, immediately bump to the top of the list of stuff to do, unless it's, like, the usual fetch or destroy quests that take forever.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric told me plenty about what it did to him. And his brother.
I don't remember if this was a playthrough that I gave it to him or
How
not.
did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
We'd better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Off we go, stabby stab, stab, stab. Man, them some big pieces and actually look decent. I don't see Illyrium like that. Squish! Not face, squishy. That was quick. Let's do the more squishing. Hello, friend. Oh, it definitely looks more like someone's been here this time. Alright. Except there's really not much loot. Excuse me. Fish. Well, that's taken care of.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
Oh, and the cool thing about this, you can squish all these boxes. I usually do just for sophistication's sake. Yep, okay, done. Move on. I don't know why Drakestone and Red Lyrium grow in the same place. It's kind of disturbing. If I'm totally honest. Look at all the squishing we can do. And all the darkspawn that need killed. See, hello. Oh, people are home. Well, that's concerning. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go the long way around to see what all's hanging out.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Oh, that's just uncalled for. Oh, look, big giant darkspawn. This is cool. We're already sealed it. What else do we gotta do with it? Jesus.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Yeah, can we not talk about Bronca? Because Bronca's like the
I
bane
built
of my
these doors.
existence.
They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Eric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
I guess it's a good thing you came along then.
I get that a lot. After you.
Has someone I'm taller than. Yes.
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartran's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Found some random book, yeah, stuff, but oh, different darkspawn and some other little tome. No. Oh yeah, try me.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
A great friend. Alright, we got some of that. Some more loot. Welcome to the stream, Godfather 1769. How you doing? Okay, more stuff. More loot. More loot. Hey, look, we found a key.
There you are. You won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You want to help your brother, don't you? I just wanted to figure it out.
Doing alright, just hanging out, playing some Dragon Age Inquisition, and kicking out some loyalty quests and other things that I gotta do before I do this Orlesian softball party thing that I don't want to do.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Thanks, yeah, it's pretty good, and I finally figured out how to get the whole live sequence thing from behind it so it looks even better.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
You told Varric you had a lead, so we'd straighten out your mistake.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself? Telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
See, Ferric's right, she's right. Let it go, get him room, you two. Oh, sweet, that sounds like fun. Sounds pretty sweet. I haven't played that game, but I think I've seen stuff for it. It seemed pretty neat.
Oh, for pity's sake, would you two just get a room?
Sorry, Inquisitor. We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
Yeah, well, you come back around Varric, and I will make sure that my Warnog eats your hands. Just saying. What is that? That is not a dark spawn noise that I want to hear today. Well, I hope you definitely enjoy your game. I know how online games are. They can be pretty interesting in their own ways. I don't know, I have days where I like to play online with other people, and then I have days I just want to play by myself. And that's most days, so... Kinda like I have a Star Trek game sitting in my library of my PlayStation, just sitting there. Waiting. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely me. I'm more of a... I just can't get into the whole MMO concept all the time. I'm more of a give me stuff to do and let me go do it kind of person. Alright, let's go. Let me make sure there's nothing big. Yeah, like I'm gonna go take care of that piece of red lyrium. You're crazy if you think I'm gonna go take care of that one. I don't know. I'm a little 16, 17. What do you say after we talk to this, we go kill a dragon? That sounds pretty sweet to me. I haven't killed another dragon for a while, so... We'll go talk to Varric, and then we'll go kill a dragon. With our dragon squad. Yeah, I only play multiplayer when it's like a... I don't know. I'm more of an FPS multiplayer if I do anything. That's more what I like. Multiplayer, go kill things. Yeah. Not so much in you have to play multiplayer to keep going in the storyline.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the Tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
I don't think anyone is equipped any better than you are.
No, the point is... I don't deal with things. If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Yeah.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
We couldn't have that, could we?
Okay, I have to run through this talk quest just because it's worthwhile. It's really funny, actually, so...
I found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in. Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Let's see. I usually play sci-fi, fantasy style stuff. That's usually where I stay in my gaming experience. Every now and then I get involved in like first-person shooter like Call of Duty or something like that. But I usually like to keep on the fantasy side of things.
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Let's see, I usually go with Tab Varric tell story, but let's go with this one this time.
I think we need another round of drinks.
I'll get them. Don't start without me.
This could be good or bad. I've never gone this pathway.
And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Let's see, deal me into. I want to watch this.
I'm not losing any more coin to Josephine, but I have got to see this.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antivan, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do. It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean.
King Arthur, huh?
It's easy
Sounds
to forget
interesting.
You're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
And Sarah's drunk under the table. That's good. I got 3 power just from going and having drinks and playing cards. Seems legit. Let's see, let's go kill a dragon. We haven't killed a dragon for a while. Now that I'm at a level we can go kill a dragon, we're gonna go kill a dragon. Alrighty, my dragon killing squad, which is Cassandra, Dorian, an Iron Bull. Although, let's be honest, I should take Blackwall at some point, but I've got to take Blackwall to somewhere else soon. We'll just go with that. Alright, so our dragon, not gonna be that way. Ooh, plants.
Inquisitor.
No. Who's gonna answer that like that? Just no. I'm not coming over there and not talking to you right now. Going to go kill a dragon. Wait, is it? No, I went the wrong way. Okay, turn around. It's not a problem. It's always so fidgety when you try to go the right way in here. But by God, can you accidentally stumble your way here at like level 5? That's no joke.
Inquisitor.
Okay, let's do the potion thing because I've got a bunch of Blood Lotus as well. All right, so we are fully loaded. I just ran into a wall. So, we're gonna save before we go kill a dragon. Okay. See that broad over there?
Flight.
She ain't happy. And she does have baby dragons.
Make her take you.
Alright, one baby dragon down.
One down.
Ah! Not me. Not it. Ah, frig. Hang on. Y'all finish taking care of him. I'm gonna go raise Iron Bull. Give me a sec. Idiot. Alright. We need to get her over in here. Ah! Not it. Whoa! Oh yeah, you can pick a guy. I just play girls because, well, kind of am a girl and I just like to play girl characters, but you can definitely be a girl in this game. Or a guy, sorry. Yeah, you can definitely play a guy character. And you can customize them too, but this is what I did. I'll turn around a second so you can see her face maybe. I don't know where the dragon went. Alright, it's easier just... I can't get him on toward... But that's my character. Okay, now where did this dragon go? I don't like not knowing where she is. That's not her though, that's another baby dragon. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about the entire Dragon Age series is there's so much variety that you can use in your characters and pick what you want. Now where did that dragon go? Oh, I don't like not knowing where she is. Oh, well. Well, we were gonna go kill a dragon, but then I lost the dragon. How you lose a giant flying lizard, I'm not quite sure. We'll head down in here. She might be over here. Probably not though, because that's usually where you fight her. Says she's up there. Or over here somewhere. Ah, yes, this is the right place to take her out. Hello, meanness. Ow. Hey. Where's she going? Not me. Oh yeah, the scenery in this game is beautiful. This isn't even the prettiest spot. This just happened to be like one of those few spots you can go into. Alright. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Why me? I think I put fire resistance on this armor. I might have forgot. Hello, big bad and ugly. Okay, that's 2 limbs. That's 2. Okay, I'm gonna throw that. Another good tip for this is if you are playing... Whoops. Still on fire. Still on fire. When you're playing this, you make sure to go ahead and kill all her baby dragons. Or as many as possible, because if you don't, you gotta deal with a bunch of these. And you're still gonna have to, regardless if you kill all the original ones, but... These are nothing. The only thing these give you is they'll give you a good bit of dragon scales, which are pretty sweet. Oh no, I gotta go raise iron. There he is. Ow. Oh, of course he would be right. Stop just long if I can do this. Now the baby dragons aren't bad, they're just an absolute pain. Have fun with your D&D. Stopping by. to get up there. Get the baby dragons, I'm taking you out.
Everyone all right?
Never better. See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us. Now that is a fight.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
But it didn't. Dragonling's nest is marked with patches of blackened stone bones and a few very charred picks that were evidently used as makeshift weapons, although, well. So this is ours now. Should be having a baby dragon coming up here sometime soon. Get wrecked. So we might have a couple more dragons down here we gotta go squish, but otherwise, this is pretty well done. Another successful dragon squishing.
Make it take you. Stay alert. The chaos has made this part of Ferelden more dangerous than ever before.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Blight probably had this beat.
All right, yes. Except during the Blight.
Alright, you get down here, Dorian. I need you to fix a bridge. Fix a bridge.
The dwarves were clearly up to something.
List of supplies for a great deal of lumber, along with rope, pulleys, tar, nails, and waterproofing oils. It appears to be a list of items needed to construct a dock. Obviously, they never finished. Alright, there's a bunch of rare stuff. That's pretty great. Alright, I gotta jump through the flames, go read the note. Stay away, too many beasts, go home to your families and live.
Hold on, Bull!
Maybe if you got out of fire, this wouldn't be a problem. Yes, there's no getting up here, it doesn't look like. If I were to get up here, I have to get up there. And that's no easy feat at all. So we're just gonna leave it here as this is done. We can go home now. Or at least go somewhere else and deal with other problems. Which works for me too. And of course we still have some Astrarians to finish. I'm not sure which ones. But there's still a couple to finish. Not this one though. I think it's like this one and this one. But I said we're going to the Exalted Plains, so we're going to the Exalted Plains. So we have stuff to do. So we're gonna go drop in from here. Alright, yep, we're gonna go to our encampment and then trade out people so that we can have our illustrious archer back. Augur. Dedicated to all elven and human who lost their lives in the Second Exalted March. Pont Augur was built 100 years after the Exalted March of the Dales. It was named for Mayor Augur of Villa Montevelin, who raised the money to have the bridge built after several villagers drowned in the ferry accident trying to cross the river. Sworn after the rains, some villagers took offense at the dedication message on the bridge, which honors fallen elves as well as humans. Rumors that the mayor was elf blood began circulating. He was forced to step down. Legions just suck in general.
That keep must rely on this bridge for everything. Communication, supplies. How long has this been going on?
Hard to tell, but we gotta go back to the war table at some point to go fix it. But first we're going to go set up our base of operations over in here. We're not going to go deal with that. We're just going to keep walking. Because there is a rift over there. I'm not dealing with it yet. I got to go do some other stuff. Hello, good sirs.
Monsieur.
Whoop, here's some wyverns. Let's go take care of them. Oh my god, there's like 4. Oh, these are Gurgut. Never mind. They're no better.
You want to set up camp?
Yeah, after you yank his rash fund down. Alright, we got a campsite now, which means traveling back to that bridge won't be nearly as long. We can change out our people. Alright, Cassandra, Dorian, Ferric, and Ferric's much happier now. So that's a plus. Alright, I don't know if this way we're gonna go. There's something pretty cool up here to see if you actually just go around instead of doing all just the quest. This is one of those areas where it's pretty neat to see. There's a giant hand. Dead hand. The great stone hand was something of a mystery. One assumes it is a piece broken off from a larger whole. So, judging by the size of that one hand, I imagine the entire sculpture to be, well, large enough to require the use of obscenities to describe it. Thus, I have only one question. Where's the rest of the statue? It is difficult to imagine how something so large could go missing. If? Alright. I glitched into the stone. Alright, so... So we're gonna go down into the creepy hole, because why not? Dark, creepy hole. With floating rocks. Hip. There's lots of things just, Hey, wait a minute. Get me back up there. There's something up there. Yep, there's a pot right there. So this is why they let you practice the soulless jump. Frig. Go back up it. Dang it. Made it. And down. Alright. The London Friend of the Dead guide. Alright, now we're gonna get in here. So you see, we have this giant obscene looking puzzle. And I will call obscene because it is a terribly obscene puzzle. Alright, so remember which one this one drops. So basically you have to go to one of your companions, sit them down, make them hold there. Alright, so after you do that part, you'll wander over here. Alright, and you take one of your other companions, which are not really holding position. You're gonna run them over there. Alright, you're gonna stay there too. Oh, dang it. Oh no. Okay.
Much of Gaspard and Celine's war has been fought here. You can tell.
Alright. Alright, now we got everybody back out. This is all done. And it causes this to happen. Which then opens a doorway. You can go through right here. Oh, and in case you missed it, this is called Dead Hand. That's what this area is actually called. So I just want to make sure you guys knew where we were. Last reminder in case you wanted to come here in your own game or whatever. And this is the way out. So it's not a very long cave dungeon kind of thing, but it is a little time consuming.
There! One of the rogue Templars.
And look, there's another dragon.
It's over.
I just went by somewhere.
Thank you for bringing us here.
And this is the crow fins. We've got to come back here eventually anyways. I'm just showing you it for now. But we have some other stuff to do. Yeah, there's some risks back in here. We have other things that we have to get done. Including we're going to have to find all those letters. All of them. Lay waste to the eastern ramparts and take care of Victory Rise. And find charts. So we're going to go by the Dalish camp real fast because I've actually got some stuff to drop off to them. In my adventures, I went to go find more iron.
You brought supplies. If you could store them in that chest, I would be grateful.
Of course. Great bear fur. I do not have that. I'm going to have to go find some great bears, and we all know where great bears are. The hinterlands. So I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to watch me hunt down a ton of great bears for this part. Alright, we also need to go... We'll go here actually because there's something I want to go to back in there. So let's get our heart because this will be a long trip. Wish they'd give me a holla. I would ride that thing all day. Those things are beautiful. But they are small, so I guess they'd be too small to ride actually when you think about it. This is just what we're gonna get. So we're going in here for a reason. There's a little spot in the back of Barbellanaris. It's Barbellanaris, I might be wrong. It's a little spot back in here. That I do want to go into. Frick. Where do you find the key? Oh, never mind. We're not doing this because we're not going to desecrate here or we'll get in trouble. let's see what you got. I'm just curious. Oh, why don't I have enough for that? That'd be great. So that's something we'll come back to when we have more money. I just wanted to check and see what they had. Hiff? Alright, I guess we'll go take care of Victory Rise today and deal with that problem. And actually, we're gonna go back to Skyhold so we can get that bridge open. So after we do Victory Rise and the Eastern Ramparts, we can just go ahead and go over the bridge, and hopefully we'll finish the Exalted Plains today. That's the hope.
Your worship.
What did the Seeker say?
Lady Cassandra feels her connections with the Navajan court wouldn't be of use, my lady.
Of course she does.
Alright, looks like we have some stuff done. Obtain amulet for Cole. Ambassador Montelier. It's rare to hear of those in Orlais treating spirits as anything other than beasts to kill, and rare still for anyone to care enough for one to help them. I've given the amulet to your people freely, in hopes that the Inquisition will continue this open-minded approach. We wish you luck in healing this guy, whose rifts have damaged the Fade even here in Ravane. Yours in peace, Lady Anna Maria of Daresmid? Daresmid? I don't know. Thanks from Enchantress Sister, Inquisitor Llewellyn. Prayer cannot save you in the midst of battle, but it can restore the spirit after. If I may offer even the smallest comfort to the soldiers in Crestwood, I am pleased to do so. Sister Paulette. Yay. Alright, let's jump over here. Okay, first I'm going to go ahead and repair the bridge. Citadel de Corbeau, where Celine's forces are stationed, was cut off from the rest of the Dales when Point Augur was destroyed in the Civil War. Owing to the rocky terrain around the Citadel, it has no other access points. Forces within could well have been stranded for weeks.
It's not an easy assignment, but if anyone can handle the approach, it's him.
Point Augur has been repaired, and the Citadel is once more accessible by the road. Oddly enough, we've seen no sign of activity from the army. Something to investigate further, perhaps. Cullen. We'll go there in a second. Alright, claim Grey Warden cache. Per information gleaned from the wreckage of Adamant Fortress, the Inquisition has learned of a cache of Grey Warden supplies hidden not far away. They placed such supplies to aid those fighting large numbers of Darkspawn without reinforcement. The Inquisition can make good use of them. Let's see if we got a shorter mission going on. To Venter Resistance. I received some news from Mavaris. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, the support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power. while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Mavaris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die in the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours. So Liliana's like, go kill someone, and then it's like, Cullen's like, let's just send some Templars. So I'm gonna do that. That should get some pretty good results, actually. Let's see, how long is this one gonna take? I think this one's short. No, it's not. Where'd the short one go? Might be this one. I was gonna do one of these earlier, and I can't remember which one was the short one. Maybe it's over here. No. Oh, this one. No, that was one. Oh, it was this one. Okay. Letter delivered to Skyhold. Its sender claims to be a member of the Antivan Crows, an infamous guild of assassins. We encountered your agents in Hercynia. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo to, well, let's just say it's a personal matter. Of course, I imagine motivations have more to do with the man's Tevinter friends. You know the Venatori, we know Enzo. Why compete for the man? Lend us your knowledge and the job will be done far more quickly. You eliminate an enemy, our employer removes a political rival, and we get paid. Happy ending for all involved. Okay. Let's go, Josephine. Might as well know where our enemy is if they decide to turn on us. So that means everybody now has a job. God knows how long that's going to take. 8 more hours. If I'd started stream later, we could have had that done, but it's better than the original. If you try to start that really early and you haven't had all the money and stuff, it can actually turn out a lot worse because it takes forever. Like 24 hours, I think, was what I had one set on. And that's if you don't invest enough in Liliana's group. That's a problem.
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment?
Why?
What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
No, not really.
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
Most of the Dalish care more about impressing other hunters with a good shot or talking about how awful humans are. There are only a few who seem to care about the old ways.
Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Guess that means we're friends. I'm gonna go with that means we're friends. I hate when people bring me places in Skyhold and just leave me here. I don't want to be here. Probably should go talk to Vivienne. That would be a good idea.
Do you need something, my dear?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches. I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Mont-Simon while still an apprentice.
Alright, sorry about that. Knocks at the door. Always exciting.
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors. When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine?
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous. Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Alright, talk to Dorian.
Something you need?
I should go.
You know, Rob?
Okay, never mind, we won't talk to Dorian. Let's try Soul Skin. Let me drop this stuff off.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that would have let Corypheus ride roughshod over most of Orlais.
Even if they hadn't, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. My friend.
We'll talk later.
Well. What was that I wanted to go? Oh, go see Cole. Gotta go upstairs.
We'll make good use of it. Thank you.
You happier with the champion or with the wardens?
There were wardens in Kirkwall, too. No, it's better you...
I'm glad you came to talk to me.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need some place that can go away if it becomes sharp. What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I? It is simple enough. You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster.
Ah! What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too... human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
It appears we have something to find. Again.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Will you come with me? All of you?
Sure. All right, I get it. You like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
All I care about is making certain that the Venatori can't bind Cole.
Fair enough. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
Oh, right then, are we just gonna jump? Yep, we're just gonna jump right into it. Yeah! Love that. Has subtle reminders of Mass Effect 2 where you're wandering around and doing stuff, and then it's just like, the elusive man's like, I need to talk to you, and you're like, no. And they're like, oh, you gotta go talk to the elusive man first. Stink. So you have to run off and go talk to him. Loads and loads and loads of fun right there.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the Spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The Spire?
Cole, stop.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the Spire at Val Royo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him. Cole.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit. The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
Varric.
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions. It embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human. And humans change. They get hurt. And they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
We're gonna go with, I don't know. I've picked both. They both have pretty good merits, but I think we're just gonna go with him becoming more human.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Leave it to me. All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
It's not like Souls doesn't disapprove of whatever I do anyways.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Then pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog. Do it.
No!
How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he's not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
Where'd he go? Guess I'll have to go find him. That's my favorite thing to do all day. Nope, I'll just jump back down on his table here in a second.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Anything I should know?
Altegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as Lord. The people are returning, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many.
I'll leave you to your work.
People don't like us support mages, blah blah. Aha! Hit the table. Sorry if that's loud. That's usually not a very common occurrence for me. Oh yeah, there's something on the ladder. Notes about the fresco. So basically it talks about how it's done with pigment and plaster, and he's just talking about that situation. Geronimo!
Something on your mind?
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
I'll trust that you know what you're talking about.
We'll manage, if it comes to that.
Okay. Tell me about the
Have
calling.
you been hearing the calling too?
I know what Corypheus is. He has no sway over me.
What do Wardens do?
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
We'll talk about that in a second.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, let's talk about that little piece of information. I wouldn't bring it up other than there's actually a codex letter about it. It's not in here, it's in the history part, and that's the hard part. Yep, it's gonna be in the history and the... should be down speeches or something like that. Or notes. I think there's notes. That's letters and notes. Nope. Okay, well, it's supposed to be here. I don't know why. It's not. There's a letter you find that's talking about why the Orlesians are not going into... I believe it's why they're not going into Ferelden. Here it is. So Blackwell talks about how he's in Ferelden when all this happens, but there is a codex you find. It's a fine time to close a border, where this is the last bit of it, so you understand why. Word is that the king of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Loghain Mac Tyr, decrees that no wardens step foot in the country. Mac Tyr, a national hero, has also helped expel invading Orlesian forces from Ferelden. Seems to have it out for order, too. Maybe he doubts our abilities. Maybe he's more foolish than the history books make him out to be. This is why we must wait, even as Ferelden willingly welcomes its fate. An address by Warden Constable Blackwall of Val Shevin to his recruits. 930 Dragon. So, there's a little bit, I couldn't find it on here, I just had to quickly look it up. But, so Blackwall says he was in Ferelden while Warden Constable Blackwall was in Val Shevin.
Inquisitor?
It's a thought.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Your name, Blackwall, doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher, then. Ferelden.
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
We can continue this discussion at...
Very well.
Alright.
Something on your mind?
How much do you know?
Not much. I always thought the stories of Magisters corrupting the Golden City were just that. Stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Corypheus stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been thousands of years. You'd think the Wardens would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
You think?
Do you know if there are more Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than explaining how it came to be.
Let's discuss something else. Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
So, anyways, another just strange circumstance while you're talking to Blackwall. Well, let's look at some of our mounts we have. I think we got some new ones. We did, but I don't think they're in there. I think it's a Dracolisk we just got. Hunter Shade, yeah. We're gonna switch over to this bad boy, I think. Alright. We'll look at that one. Pretty heart. They're all really pretty. But... Alright.
No one knows who he really is. They never do. You don't understand. Fairbanks fights for us and others. He has to stay hidden. He's like Hood or Illa Edge, Rat Red, she of the Red. Talk often turns to red around the trysting tree. You're old. This isn't like that. This is real.
Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go check on Cole. And then we're gonna leave and go do something else real fast. Something else, you'll see. It's a bit of a surprise. Actually, we'll wait until the start of the next video, because that might take a little while. And I don't want it to take too long.
Thank you. He was dead the whole time. He didn't know.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Okay. Guess we're going there.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guest?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese. The mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're covering the fear with laughter.
No. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Woo, back to Skyhold. Alright, we are gonna go take care of this Victory Rise situation. Like I said, we were gonna do about 10 years ago, and we're just not gonna get to it.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, on we go. Alright, we need to go in a little further because there should be Or I'm wrong, or just wrong. Let's go up the stairs, I'll find it. Wait, maybe not. Yeah, we'll just go upstairs. Alright, one side's done. Now I gotta get to the other one. Ah, here it is.
Who is it? Philippe? Is that you? Merde.
What happened here?
We were on patrol, 5 of us, looking for supplies. Overwhelmed by undead, I ran, Please take this to Commander Shehan. The Citadel in the north. Tell her...
Yeah. Other way. That was just kind of like a side view because there's little... I knew it was here because there's two, but you have to get into one of them at least so that you can get that. And here we are at the last side of the burn pit. Now we go find the signaling horn. Place is busted all to crap too. Feel bad for these guys when they get back. There's gonna be a lot of cleaning needing done. Stupid bridge. Alright, now we can go blow the horn and this is done. Alright, Victory Rise is taken care of. So now all we have to do is go take care of the eastern ramparts, which the easiest way to get there? Probably from here, actually. We'll go from the top. Alright, so when we go take care of this problem. Squish. Alright, on in. Well, wrong way. It's as easy as you can put it. Wrong way.
If the Archdemon survived the fall into the Abyssal Rift, I wonder if it can be slain.
Proof it isn't an archdemon at all, I'd say.
What do you mean?
If Grey Wardens are good for anything, it's killing an archdemon. This one rose again. I'd say Corypheus created it. A tribute to his old gods, or an emulation of them.
Meaning what? It cannot be slain unless he is?
That? Or we need a much deeper chasm.
Okay, there should be a way up on top of this stupid thing. Because if I remember right, the idea is you get up on top of there and you can pretty much go about anywhere. It's just finding a freaking ladder. That's not a ladder. There you are. Walked right by it. Ooh. Hey there, Emo Gamer fan. Thanks for the follow. How you doing today? Yeah, I just totally left my companions to fend for themselves. I think they're okay. They seem to be quite proficient at not getting themselves killed. That's why you level them. So this is where the living people are, so I'm gonna imagine that... Oh yeah, this is the one I think about the mage. Okay, yeah, it should be up the stairs, I think. Sounds right. Yeah, I'd like to use that. Out of that. Hey, don't you run away from me. I will squish you regardless. Oh, no you don't. Forget it, we're just taking this out, forget him.
That's the last of them.
Say, conveniently open tower back here. Yay, we found a chantry banner. That's always good. He definitely just glitched. That's whatever. Terror demon, that sounds fun. How did we miss that thing? Alright, horn blow gonna be loud.
The undead are gone from our camps. We'll be able to go back there.
Alright, good news. Everybody's happy now. Yep, everybody's happy. So fence camp. Side garrison. Really need to go do those, but we're gonna go over here and deal with this first. I'm gonna go across. We should have enough time to finish this madhouse up here, but we'll see. Might run over just a bit, but that'll be alright. Alright, moving on. Alright, so we're gonna head up to... I'll say first before we go up in here. We are gonna go up to the Citadel de Corbeau. I didn't even click that. Why? Alright, so here we go. So this is where Empress Celine's forces are. We have not yet done the Orlesian party. Alright, so I'm gonna leave them behind. We've got to get these piles burned to get up in here. Both of these things could aim too. Shouldn't give them ideas though. Woohoo! Usually I'm the kind of person I like to go through here and finish everything, but right now... I just do not have time to finish all these right now. What I'll probably do is come back and finish the rest of this a little late, or on my way back out, maybe.
Am I to understand you'll be
Oh, have we reached the stage where we gossip about each other's love lives?
It was a simple question, Eric.
There was nothing simple about it.
Really glad when I found out they were having more arcane warriors. I don't mind those. Tough battle, but man, are they still fun to face off with. A couple neat things. We're gonna gather some stuff before we head in the door that was just unceremoniously blown open. We have a lot to gather, apparently. Alright, moving on. Now, that little thing is a whole level of suck. Nope, not today. Which way was it you going? Is it this way? Yep.
Couldn't control the defenses. They're all trapped inside.
Well, that just happened. We're not gonna claim anything until we get done with the top of this. We're gonna climb up here. I don't know why I always go to that corner. Matt, check this out. Wham! Skip pretty much everything. There you all are. Alright. This is a Dorian. Nah. Yoink. Back you go. This is the best part about this whole situation is, you set up Tempest, it just literally just keeps yanking them back. Alright, we have got to get inside this defense wall. It's not so much that I'm running away from defenses, I'm trying to get up here to turn them off. That way we're not getting, like, killed all over the place. Dear God. A lot of Templars and stuff have already been killed. Jesus. Famous, I guess, around the dead bodies. The large fortress known as Citadel du Corbeau was claimed after the Second Exalted March. Originally an elven keep, the Elysians who seized it never discovered its true name, although they did find the magical wards the elves set in place. Mages of the Elysian Circle spent years studying these defenses, but the occupiers never fully understood them. That makes sense. Alright, this should be the off button. So let's turn this off so we can go take care of these poor folks. Hopefully they had enough rations. Hey, you poor saps.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. We have swords.
We are the Inquisition, and this is the Herald of Andraste.
The Herald of Andraste? Maker's breath! Forgive me, I should have known.
Alright, so we've now gotten this little chateau taken care of. Ah, here's the commander.
Commander Jihan, in service of Her Imperial Majesty. Long may she reign. My men inform me that the Citadel's defenses are deactivated. I cannot thank you enough.
I found one of your soldiers at the eastern ramparts. She wanted you to have this.
Fabienne's ring. She is gone then. I prayed that she yet lived. Thank you. I will make sure this gets to her family.
Tell me about the situation here.
There were orders. A chance for peace, they said. Pull back, they said. So we did. Then the undead appeared. We couldn't hold them back. I told my men to activate the fort's defenses. A foolish move, born of desperation. There was so much about the old elven magic we never knew. We couldn't control it. We retreated, but not everyone made it through the gates. I couldn't save them. We've been trapped for weeks. Supplies were incoming, but who knows what happened to them.
I must take my leave.
Good day, Inquisitor.
Alright, now we have like a quest to go find all these supply caches. That's always fun. There's like 10 of them and they're like all over the place. Oh, I was wondering what that was. I was like, is that a Chantry sister? Nope. Just some more Legion in a really big dress. Alright, we're gonna deuce out over this way. Dang it. Alright, so now they can finish cleaning up their own mess. Oh, hey, look, there's a tree. So we go over here. Hit. Head down this way. Maybe more up than down. Well, this place isn't a mess or anything. The Raven. This mysterious hooded figure in Citadel du Croix was nicknamed the Raven after the Second Exalted March. The human forces unfamiliar with elven iconography saw the shadow of the statue cast upon the courtyard and imagined dark wings spread over the keep. Some years later, scholars of elven history hypothesized that the elves must have indeed intended the sculpture as a representation of Durthaman, the elven god of secrets. Heath. Where's this giant? Oh, there you are. Okay. Moving on. You can go up there. We're gonna go up here real fast. Then we're gonna get out of here. Ah, loot. Alright, and now we're gonna jump over. Where's that thing at? Oh, it's south of that. Alright, we'll go check in with this guy and let him know that everything's been mostly cleared out.
Things are looking up at last, Inquisitor.
I shall take...
Good.
Alright, so let's head back to the war table, see if there's anything else we need to take care of while we're at it. Alright. Yep. Back to Skyhold. We'll have more stuff to finish here later, but for right now we're just gonna return to Skyhold and take care of the little things we need to do. The very little things.
At your order.
Alright. Ah, we have that done. Offer from the Crows. With your knowledge of the Venatori and the Crows' intelligence on Enzo, I tracked down a storehouse just outside the city. I hope you didn't want us to leave any of the Venatori alive. Sadly, Lord Enzo was not present, but he may count his life in days. To show we respect our current arrangement, an interesting trinket from a raid on the Venatori. Alright. Oh. We'll have to wait till Liliana comes back in several more hours. Meantime, make sure what this one is. No, that one ends up better. He's in the right person.
What happened in Adamant is a shame.
I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Alright, I'm just gonna send her on a grab mission. Gather metals, you basically send them off on a
At your service.
grab mission to go find stuff, so we're gonna leave it at that. Alright. Alright everyone, so I think that's going to wrap it up for this time. Next time I think we're going to go back to the Exalted Plains to go do some grab missions of gathering supply caches and letters, and hopefully we'll be able to finally go over into the Emerald Graves. I think will be our next point of origin. We might even go somewhere else, who knows, we'll see. But you guys all take care of yourself, have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you guys back here next time. Bye!